start our lesson today. It's our reading lesson. You guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay, we need our teacher helper. Mackenzie, go for it.
Participate, be respectful, on time, microphones muted, include full name in Zoom window, stay seated, eyes on me.
Wow, you're so fast. Best class ever. Remember not to unmute, okay, unless you're called on. Okay. Let's do our weekly spotlight. Madison for our awesome Zoom promise keeper. I'm hoping to have Desiree come join us today. We still have hers from last week. Isaac, amazingly detailed responses, and Mackenzie for rocking it, doing all her work and then some. All right. And back to you, Mackenzie. What's today?
Today is Wednesday, February 8th, 2023.
Ah, wonderful. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Thank you. February, Desiree and Madison. Those are our February birthday friends. Happy birthday. Okay. And now, just a quick reminder that next Tuesday, we're not going to do science. We're going to do our reading lesson. And we're going to do our poetry jam. It is optional. You don't have to, but I'd love it if you did. Present a poem next Tuesday. Read it to the class. It says to write a short poem and prepare to read it to the class on February 14th. That's Valentine's Day. You only have 1 minute to read your poem, 60 seconds, so don't make it too long, okay? But a nice poem would be great. Remember, it needs to be school appropriate. Okay, so make sure that, if you're not sure, let me know and I'll read it and I'll let you know if there's anything that we need to change. So what's our learning target today? We're going to identify more rhyme schemes in poems and a little bit more about how to write a poem. Next steps, identify and use context clues, word relationships, reference materials, referencing, and background knowledge to help you determine the meaning of unknown words. But that's another time. Or for now, we're going to identify rhyme schemes in poems. Let's do it. I'll meet you over in our near pod. One more time. Let me put it in the chat one more time, just in case you didn't catch it, okay? And let me go join you over there. Oh my goodness. It doesn't show. Do you guys show that you're in? Give me a thumbs up if it says you're in. Ooh. And yet I can't see it. No problem. Let's just keep going. Good. Okay. I'm going to skip forward after this poll. One more time. How much do you already know about rhyme schemes in poetry? A, I know a lot. I can read and write different types of poetry. B, somewhat familiar. I need a bit more practice. C, help. I need lots of practice and support on poetry and rhyme schemes in poetry. Let's see. Oh, I see everybody's in now. Yes. Excellent. Thank you for being honest. I appreciate that. You're going to learn a little bit more today about it. Maybe you'll feel even more confident by the end. Hi, Isaac. Hi, Lucian. Hi, Leon. Hi, Addie. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Kenzie. Yeah, thank you for joining me today. We have a little class today. All right, I'm going to skip this. We saw the video. We looked at the examples of the poetry. Remember this? If you were here last week, there are different types of poetry. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it. One of my favorites is the acrostic poem, where you take a word, write it sideways or vertically, like a math problem, and then the first letter represents a word that has some meaning to the poem. I love that. You can look up acrostic poems if you'd like. Now, I'm skipping to the part where we ended last week, rhyme schemes. We did start talking about rhyme schemes, and we had a lesson in our curriculum. We did, it was months ago, and it talked about looking at the last word in each line to see if it rhymes, right? A scheme is like a pattern, and they want to know if you see a pattern in the poem. So let's look. I went ahead and highlighted the last words. Now, keep in mind, it's very important that you understand it's the last syllables or words in each line of the poem. So anybody want to read this with me? You're welcome to unmute. I'm going to read this poem starting now. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Now, if I could, I would erase every other word on the poem except the last syllables or words. So let's just kind of focus then. I can't erase them. So let's focus. I highlighted them for us. Muffet, tuffet. Way, spider, beside her, away. Do you hear some rhyming words? You do. Oh, I see heads. Yes, I do. Okay, so your job really on the next screen is to label the rhyme scheme. Now, Muffet and Tuffet. Muffet, Tuffet. Give me a thumbs up if that rhymes. Muffet, Tuffet. Yeah. Would you give that the first scheme A? I would too. I would write little A's on the first line and the second line to show that they rhyme. What about way? What rhymes with way? Spider, beside her, or away? Oh, I think you know it. Would you label those B? Anything that rhymes with way would be a new rhyme. So that would be B. Hi, Viviana. Let me put that in the chat again for us. Okay, hold tight. And then what about spider beside her? Spider, it's yellow. Beside her. Oh, Emmy says they rhyme, but they don't rhyme with Muffet. That's A. And Tuffet, that was A. Way, spider beside her doesn't rhyme with way or away, so that can't be B. Would that be a new rhyming scheme? What letter would you use that one? Well, for that one, A, B. Oh, wait, show me. Show me. I saw it. Somebody said C. I saw their hands do this. That's right. We label them in order like the alphabet, just like the alphabet. So are you guys ready? Do it on the next screen. So go ahead and start labeling the rhyme scheme, thinking about the last words in each line. Muffet, tuffet. What letter would you give those? They have to be the same letter, right? Way, spider beside her, away. How would you label them? This can be a little tricky. I get it. To listen for and label the rhyming scheme or pattern in a poem. Okay. So let's see how we're doing. Ooh, look at that. Who's that? Mackenzie. You rock. I see it. Oh, Leon, they could be different letters. I think Muffet and Tuffet sounds different than way and away. So Muffet, Tuffet would both be letter A, and then way and away could be B. Let's label those, give them B's. And then let's try to figure out what rhymes with spider and beside her. Beside her, spider. They would be a new rhyme scheme. Doesn't rhyme with Muffet, doesn't rhyme with Tuffet, doesn't rhyme with way, doesn't rhyme with away. Must be a new scheme. Spider beside her would be letter C. Oh, I love it. Can I highlight Mackenzie's and Emmys and Addie's? Look at that, guys. Here are the answers. Look at my screen. Muffet, Tuffet, A's. Way, and then the last one, away, are B's. And then in the middle here, spider beside her. Those are a new rhyme scheme. Doesn't rhyme with anything else. So they give them a new name, a new scheme, C. A, B, C. We just keep going until we run out of the letters of the alphabet. Okay, here's Emmy's. Nice. Excellent. A, and then Way and away are the bees, and spiders and beside her is a new one. Very good, very good. Oh, let's see. That very last line should be a B. Away rhymes with way. Way is like a wheat. That's what it is. A grain. So away and way. Check it out on my screen. They should both be B to show that they rhyme. Okay. Yes, very good. Ooh, let's show Frank's. Frank, nice work. Muffet, tuffet, way, away. Spider, beside her. Excellent. One more. Ooh, Isaac, we rock. Okay, great. Good, good, good. Guys, if you didn't get them all right, don't worry about it. We'll practice a lot more with rhyme schemes. You can also practice on your own when I share the Nearpod with you. Okay. Now, oh, this is cool. We're going to unmute and discuss this. So get ready to unmute with a partner because I'm going to need your help. We're going to read this poem and then we're going to talk about what this story is about, the main idea. A poem can be tricky sometimes. We're not really sure what it is they're talking about. So we're going to read this and then discuss with our friends what we think the main idea, what the theme of the poem is about. Is it about chicken nuggets? Is it about getting in trouble? I guess we'll find out. Here we go. You're more than welcome to unmute and read with me. But then after we're done reading, we're going to mute and then we're going to find partners. Here we go. I was out walking with my crocodile when he slipped out of his collar.
Oh.
I yelled, "Come back!" But he just ran and did not hear me holler. I chased him down the sidewalk and through the park as well. I almost caught him at the slide. That sure would have been swell. Finally, when I thought I could run no more, was when he came right back to me. That crazy crocodile, he's as silly as can be. Woo. I don't think I got the rhythm very well, but I did read the whole poem. Now it's time for us to mute in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody should be muted. Uh-oh. Don't be that one. Look, check. Thank you. Now, Frank, you get to go first. Who would you like to be your partner to discuss what you think the main idea, what it was all about?
Emmy.
All right, unmute, Emmy. I'm going to be quiet. You guys discuss it.
Yeah, what is me, baby? You the story was a little silly that the crocodile was running away. But why is it a crocodile on a leash? On a leash? He probably don't have an owner.
All right. So you said he was silly? He was on a leash?
Yeah, there's me.
Okay. All right. Was that what it was all about? A silly crocodile on a leash? Think so? All right. Thank you for sharing. Who wants to go next? Who wants to talk about what this was all about? What was the main idea of this poem? I'm looking for a hand. Anybody? Okay, I'm going to call someone. How about that? How about I go, Addie, choose a partner.
Leon.
Okay, go for it.
Thank you, Addie. It was about a crocodile that slipped out of his leash and ran all over the place. And then at the end, he ran back to his owner. Yeah, what a silly crocodile he was. And he ran all around, and he came back.
Nice job, guys. That was amazing. You did a partial retell, and then you told me that it was about a silly crocodile who got away from his owner. and then came back. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I got one more partner group. Let's see. How about who's that? I don't know. Oh, wait. How about Viviana? Who do you want to talk with?
I want to talk with. Who should I talk with?
I don't know, but we have to get to a game. Hurry, hurry. Isaac, Lucian, Mackenzie.
Isaac.
All right, Isaac, go for it. What was this poem all about?
Can't hear Isaac.
Oh, Isaac, we can't hear you, sweetheart. It's not working. Viviana, what do you think it was all about?
It was all about a silly crocodile who slipped out of his leash, ran all over the place.
Dad, can you hear me?
Now we can. Thank you, Isaac. Okay. All right. Now
How about a man?
Oh, it stopped again. It stopped again. Oh, Isaac, I'm so sorry. I heard you said it was about a man. No, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. All right, love, we'll come back to you, okay? All right, we'll come back to you. Thank you, Viviana. Thank you, Isaac. So it's just like reading a story. You want to know what it was all about. The main idea was all about a silly crocodile that somebody kept as a pet. That is crazy, isn't it, Leon? Oh my goodness. Silly to have a crocodile as a pet. And it got away. And isn't it interesting? At the end, the author said it was a silly story. It was silly. Okay, guys, you absolutely can finish that later. Right now, I have something to share with you. My poem about chicken nuggets. Do you guys want to hear it? Yeah. Okay. Let me read it one time and then we'll play around with it a little bit, practice rehearsing it, and then find some rhyme schemes and such. Okay. All right. I'll do my best to read it. Chicken Nugget Romance by Mrs. Cruz. Golden, crispy, chewy, and warm. Dinos or stars, they take any form. I can smell them cooking a mile away. Approaching the table, I yell, hooray! Some might drown them with yummy sauce, ketchup, hot sauce, honey mustard, or boss. I can't help grabbing them, freshly made and bare, gulping them down quickly. Eat more, I dare. Yes, I'm sure my nuggets love me back. My tummy gets hugs with each chicken snack. But today my romance ends, and I'm sad for sure. We're all out of nuggets. Mom, can we go to the store? Did you like it? Oh, I think you liked it. Thank you, guys. All right. Now it says find and circle the rhyming words at the ends of each line. Discuss the patterns, the rhyming patterns, the rhyme schemes, and then clap out a rhythm as we reread the poem. Let's choose one of those to do right now. I think we should do number 3. Number 3, we're going to clap out a rhythm. Poems have rhythms, right? So some are nice and slow and steady, and some have da 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 da. They might have a rhythm to it that's a little different. So you are more than welcome to clap out the rhythm with me. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to read it one more time, and you can clap along. Goes like this: golden, crispy, chewy, and warm. Dinosaur stars, they take any form. I can smell them cooking a mile away. Approaching the table, I yell, hooray! Some might drown them with yummy sauce, ketchup and hot sauce, honey mustard, our boss. Ooh, I messed that one up, didn't I? I can't help grabbing them, freshly made and bare, gulping them down quickly. Uh-oh, I messed up. Gulping them down quickly, eat more I dare. Yes, I'm sure my nuggets love me back. My tummy gets hugs with each chicken snack. But today my romance ends, and I'm sad for sure. We're all out of nuggets. Mom, can we go to the store? So that is an example. I didn't do a great job, but it's an example of a rhythm in a poem. Now, there are all different types of poems, and they have all different types of rhythms. So some don't have any rhythms at all, like the acrostic poem. Remember where you write the word on the side vertically, and then you put, those don't have rhythms. So this is just an example of a poem that you could write that has not only rhyme schemes, but a rhythm and a main idea. What's the main idea of this poem? Oh, what do you think it is, Mackenzie?
It's about chicken nuggets.
What about chicken nuggets? Chicken nuggets that run and scream? What about them?
That you like them.
Yes, very nice.
With
Who
the
else?
sauce.
Yeah, Leon, what do you like the part about the sauce? What do you think was the main idea? What was it all about?
Did you eat all the chicken?
Maybe I ate all the chicken nuggets. I ate them all in
You
the
can't
house.
help yourself with chicken nuggets.
I must love them a lot. Thank you, Leon. What do you think it was all about? Let's see. Lucian, what do you think this was all about?
Chicken nuggets?
Chicken nuggets. Do you think that I hated them?
No.
What is the main idea that I love?
Eating them?
I love them. I will eat them all up. I love them so much. Addie, go for it. What do you think, Addie?
I think how much you love chicken nuggets so much. You said to your mom you want to go back to the store
That's right.
more to eat.
Do you love them as much as I love them?
Well, I have never had any chicken nuggets before.
Wow, I have a romance with them. I love them so much. I ate them all and want more. Thank you, Addie. How about Emmy?
My hands are up so high.
I'm sorry. Go for it. What do you think the main idea was?
I think the main idea was that you love chicken nuggets.
I do. I think that wraps it up nice and
Because
tidy.
because I'm not even write one about it. Because I already have one about bunnies though.
Oh, I was going to ask you that. Wait. Hold that thought. Hold on to it in your head because I'm going to ask you something in just a moment. And I think you're going to answer. Okay. Hold on. Mackenzie, what do you think the main idea? What was this all about?
I was just going to say, is that a real story or no?
Oh, maybe. Maybe it's more about my son who all he loved was cheeseburgers. Okay, so now here comes the question, Emmy. What would you write a poem about, guys, that you love so much that you would write a poem about it? Name something, write it in the chat if you can. If you can put it in the chat, what is something? Could be a food, could be an animal. What is something that you love so much that you would write a poem about it? Viviana.
I would write a poem about a Nutella sandwich.
Oh, I love those. Those
You
are
like a
awesome
Nutella
too.
sandwich?
Yeah, they're delicious. Yes. Hazelnut, chocolatey, yummy goodness. Oh, here comes some answers. Broccoli. Mackenzie. I love that. Frank, go for it.
Banana smoothie.
Oh, you're just like my son. He asks me to make him banana smoothies. They're delicious, aren't they? Yeah, you love them so much you would write a poem about how much you love. I think that's a great idea. Who else? What's that? Oh, chocolate. Emmy. Oh, Leon, look at that. That is, what is that? Is that rainbow ice?
No, it's a snow cone.
It's a
I would
snow
like
cone.
I would like to write a poem about snow cone.
I would love to hear your poem about that. That's a great. Oh, look at the bunny rabbits. Yes, those are great ideas. Something that you love so much that you might write a funny little poem about. Okay. I see bunnies, snow cones, chocolate. Ooh, kitty cats. Yes, Emmy, I agree. Yes, although my dog would not agree. He does not like kitty cats. He would never write a poem about that, but he would write a poem about chicken meatballs because he loves meatballs made of chicken. All right, guys. Oh, Christmas. Oh, I like that, Emmy.
Meatballs made of chicken. That's fun.
It's delicious. All right. So, guys, everybody stay muted so I can go over this slide and we'll be wrapping up our lesson today. We analyze poems. What we just did was find the main idea of a poem. It's just like in a text. It's written words that you're trying to find the meaning to. When we look for clues to help us determine the main idea, it helps us understand what the author's intention was, what his purpose was, the meaning of it. So here are some clues. Helps you find out the meaning, the mood, the feeling. You could tell that in my poem about chicken nuggets, I was in love. I love those chicken nuggets. But what if I wrote a sad poem? What if I wrote an angry poem about traffic? Oh, so you could tell my mood or feeling from how I write it. How about figurative language? You could use figurative language like, oh, I don't know. A chicken nugget is like a unicorn on a rainbow. That's how it makes me feel. So you could talk about using different types of figurative language. We learned about that earlier in the year. Remember similes? Rhyming words. My poem had rhyming words. Imagery helps you make the pictures in your head of the poem, of the meaning of the poem, of the details, theme, main idea, and structure, different types of poems. Okay, last thing. Oh, or how close are we? Oh, no, we have a few left. Think about the poem as I read it. Oh, I love this one. Guys, this is time for you to listen carefully. I'm going to read this little tiny poem, and I want you to draw what you think it's about. And then on the next slide, we're going to see if your idea of the poem is the same as the author's idea. So listen, listen. White sheep on a blue hill. When the wind stops, you all stand still. When the wind blows, you walk away slow. White sheep, where do you go? I'm going to read it again, and you're going to draw a picture of whatever you think I'm talking about. Okay? What do you think the author was talking about? White sheep on a blue hill. When the wind stops, you all stand still. When the wind blows, you walk away slow. Ooh, white sheep, where do you go? Oh my goodness. Emmy, what is that? Tell me what you're drawing.
I'm drawing a sheep, but it's just crazy. It looks like a turtle, but a turtle has hair.
Wow. That's okay. Oh, Addie, what are you drawing?
I'm not good at making sheep, but it's supposed to be a sheep.
A sheep on a hill? Okay, thank you. Frank, what are you drawing?
I'm drawing a sheep on a hill.
You are? Okay, thank you. Ooh, Lucian, what are you drawing?
A sheep on a hill?
You're drawing a sheep on a hill too? Everybody's drawing sheep on hills. Is there anybody who didn't think it was about sheep? Is there anybody here who thought it was about something else? We talked on the last slide about imagery, about the pictures in your head of what you envision or see that the author's talking about. And sometimes we use figurative language to describe things, and it may not be exactly what we're talking about, but it gives us an idea. Looks really good, guys. I wonder if the author was actually talking about sheep on a hill. Are you guys ready to see? Yeah? Let's see what the author was really talking about. White sheep, white sheep. Oops. Let me mute Frank. Okay. White sheep on a blue hill. When the wind stops, you all stand still. When the wind blows, you walk away slow. White sheep, where do you go? Before I go to the next slide, what if he wasn't talking about sheep, what do you think he could be referring to? Mackenzie?
I was just gonna say, when I try to draw, it like goes all over the place, and then I have to start over, and it keeps going all over the place when I move my mouse.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Thank you, love. Let me see. Addie? If he's not talking about sheep on an actual blue hill, what do you think he might be talking about?
He could be talking about clouds.
Okay. Why is that?
Because
Was there a clue there? Something about wind?
yes.
Oh, so you heard the word wind, and that made you think of clouds that are
Yes.
white? Oh, what's the blue hill?
The sky, probably.
Okay. What do you think? Thank you. Isaac, what were you going to say? Let's see if we can hear you, honey. If it's not about sheep, what do you think it's about? I wish I could hear you, sweetheart. No, I can't hear you. It's okay. All right, guys, hold on to your seats. You envisioned real sheep on a blue hill. What did the author mean when he said white sheep on a blue hill? Get ready. Addie, look at that, Addie. He was talking about clouds in a blue sky. So poems, we can interpret poems different ways, can't we? We might all not have the same exact interpretation or meaning from the poem. Your image in your head was very different from what the author's image was. And we already discussed that we thought that the author related sheep to clouds. Why would he think of sheep as a cloud? What do we know about sheep? Mackenzie?
They're white and fluffy, and if you were laying on your back, it could look like a sheep, because clouds can look like animals or a picture.
Oh, guys, raise your hand if you've ever done that. Looked up and made shapes with the clouds. Yes, I agree. Nice work helping me understand the author's interpretation of the poem. All right, let's be done. This is a quick drag and drop. It's super easy. I'm going to read it. You just put in a word that you think would go in that line. There once was an old man in a blank who was horribly bored by a blank. When asked, does it blank? He replied, yes, it blanks, and is buzzing, is bothering blank. So this is a limerick. It's a poem with 5 lines. Lines 1, 2, and 5 have rhyming words. So the first line, the second line, and the very last line, the 5th line, all rhyme. And it's usually kind of silly and funny. Okay, let's see how we're doing. What were the words, by the way? Tree, bee, buzz, does, me. Okay, so I'll read it one more time. There once was an old man who was horribly bothered or bored by when asked, does it He replied, yes, it. And his buzzing is bothering. Ooh, let's see, Emmy's. Oh, I'm going to read it. Can I read it, Emmy? There once, do you want to read it with me? Let's do it. There once was an old man in a tree who was horribly bored by a bee. When asked, does it does? You want to change it? When asked, does it blank? He replied, yes, it. And his buzzing is bothering me. Wonderful. She's going to change 2 little words.
There.
Oh, wow. Okay. Lucian, I like let's see. You can change the third and fourth one, third, fourth, and fifth. Your first 2 lines, I agree. There once was an old man in a tree who was horribly bored by a bee. Now, that last line should also rhyme with tree and bee. Okay, let's try Isaac's. Oh, can I read it, Isaac? If you want, if you can unmute and we can hear you, you can read it with me. Here we go. There once was an old man in a tree who was horribly bored by a bee. When asked, does it buzz? He replied, yes, it does. And his buzzing is bothering me. That's a limerick. All right, love bugs. The first line, the second line, and the last line all have rhyming words. So the only 2 words that change the rhyme scheme are the third and fourth. They rhyme together, so they would actually be like letter B, right? The rhyme scheme B. But the first, the second line, and the last line all rhyme. They sound the same, so they would all say A. A. Oh, wow, that was great, guys. You just wrote a poem. You wrote a poem. Following today's lesson, now how do you feel about recognizing the rhyme, the rhythm, the patterns, the rhyme schemes, all that in different types of poetry? You should feel a little more confident. But if you need help, let me know. This is our second poll. Ooh, we have some answers popping up. Oh, that's wonderful. Did you guys like the poetry lesson today? Was it fun? Are you going to go write your own poems now? You could write something like the cloud poem. You could trick us. You could tell us, maybe you make hints and we have to guess what it's about. You could do that. You could do an acrostic poem where we write the word down and then think of words that start with each letter and have some meaning to the word. Ooh, Lucian and Viviana, did you choose an answer? Oh, no? Okay. All right. Well, I hope you're feeling a little more confident. Thank you for learning with me. Remember, next Tuesday, we are going to do our poetry jam. So come prepared with a short poem that you will have 1 minute to read, and we will enjoy each other's work. Okay. All right, love bugs. If you need any more assistance, I will have the Nearpod sent to you later today so you can practice it more on your own. And I'm going to run. I only have 4 minutes for my small group. Bye. Bye. Text me your questions. Bye, guys.